Hey VC, Happy New Year. It's the Zonk Man coming back at you. Uh, Decided, hey, it's a new year. Let's get reacquainted. Let's start making some videos again. So we put that last year behind us, and we're gonna just move forward. And this video is actually gonna be some VCLT, some VC meetups, and show some records. Just to kind of get back in the swing of things. I recently, just to talk about, recently watched a Steve Carlson video talking about VC channels and stuff like that. So my focus is going to be on consistency, if that's even possible. But the Zonk Man, no more good morning VC. The Zonk Man is going to be coming at you drinking some Voodoo Ranger IPA, whatever that is. So it's going to be Beer 30 instead of Good Morning VC with the Zonk Man. To get reacquainted, the Zonk Man main passion is a little stoner rock. But don't run off because of that. We'll show some other stuff too. First thing I'm going to get with showing right now is we're going to do some VCLT from Steve Fever. And Steve Fever is basically one of the cohorts from the Grown Man Record Night, which is actually tonight. Hopefully this video gets posted before Friday midnight. But recently got a chance to meet Steve face to face. We did some digging together, and he gave some records. So I'm going to jump right in and show that. Boom, some VCLT. This is the Moody Blues. This is a double LP that has some music from all the early stuff. And the Zonk Man is very familiar with the Moody Blues early stuff, although I did not have this album. But this has Days of Future Past, what is that one? In Search of the Lost Chord, Threshold of a Dream, To Our Children's Children, A Question of Balance, Every Good Boy Deserves Favor, and The Seventh Sovereign. So all those albums are on here. Kick-ass VCLT. Great to add to the collection. We're going to continue on more VCLT from Steve Fever of the Grown Man Record Night. Ooh, try not to mess with that glare. Pacific Gas Electric. Get ready. No, are you ready? I'm sorry. Are you ready? Pacific Gas and Electric. If you're from California, you know that's who you pay your power bill to. PG&E. But anyway, Pacific Gas Electric. This is, in fact, I have listened to it a couple times. I guess kind of like a jazz rock fusion type thing in the early 70s. What is this? What is the year on this? I do not see a year, so it could be like 69 or something. Good stuff. Thank you, Steve Fever. One more. Anthony Phillips, The Geese and the Ghost. And, oh man, I should have done more research on this. What is this? This is a Genesis dude, ain't it? I think so, maybe not. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, we'll say that anyway. A solo album from Anthony Phillips. Static to get this in the collection, man. Thank you, Steve Fever. If you're not familiar with Grown Man Record Night, you guys need to check it out. They live stream 12 o'clock every Friday for, man, I forget if it's been 8 or 9 years, which would be like 2011, 2012, or if it was 2008 and 2009 when they started doing the show. And Steve Fever, he never remembers exactly who I am because when I'm over there, I also have a different name. I don't log in under YouTube I'm sure after seeing the VCLT, Steve, you will remember who I am. But I'm the one that had the vinyl record face mask from Underdog Records. So if that helps jog your memory. So anyway, that's some VCLT. We met at Ed McKay, or just McKay's, which is a local used bookstore. Of course, has records and CDs, games, systems, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, just a good used bookstore to get some vinyl at. And I'd actually picked these up when we met. I gave him, he gave me some records, but I also picked up some records at the used bookstore. Clutch, Blast Tyrant. Stoked to get this used, man. Awesome stuff. Everybody familiar with some Clutch? There's the back. Regulator is the big one on this. This is actually, we'll show some gatefold, 2 LPs. Sweet. Big on some Clutch. And had another Clutch. So somebody, that was kind of the thing. It was kind of like some newer used albums were in their new arrival section. A little Clutch, Psychic Warfare. Vinyl Community Steve Carlson had just recently shown this album. Also a gatefold, but only 1 LP. Bam! Psychic Warfare is real. Kick-ass album from 2017, maybe? No, 2015. And when we were digging, man, I came across the Zonk Man, stoner rock. It's kind of in the realm, hard rock, stoner. Some Mothership, High Strangeness. And I was like, yo, man, because I actually learned about Mothership from watching Grown Man Record Night. And there was that album there. I was like, yo, man, he's like, yeah, well, you don't want it? I was like, well, yeah, I want it, but if you want it, man, go ahead. You're the reason I found out about Mothership. So we had a cool dig. It was great to meet Steve. I have a bunch of different names. Nesvet on Twitch, so that's what you got to remember, Steve. So in that same realm of Grown Man Record Night, and this was probably, I didn't even tell the timeline. This was probably back in, I can't even remember, September or October when we met up. So then maybe a month after that, I met up with Mikey Bananas, which is like the host, or it's like his show, Grown Man Record Night. So Mikey Bananas, whom I met at the record store, great to become acquainted with somebody in the VC that close, and you not even really know. I actually met him in the record store before I found out that he did the live stream on YouTube. But anyway, we got together at Soul Relief Records in Greensboro, North Carolina. Great little spot. Harley runs the show over there. We got together to do some digs. Really wasn't any exchange of VCLT or anything like that, but we just got together to meet for the first time and talk a little bit and then dig for some records. And I'm going to show what I got there from, and I'm pretty sure I could be messing this up, Soul Relief Records, Greensboro, North Carolina. We're going to start right off. We're going to just keep it rolling. Strawberry Alarm Clock. This is a classic. Y'all are familiar with this. Incense and Peppermints. Good copy. Good deal. This guy, yeah. Harley is cool. Actually just saw Harley in November at the Clemens Record Show. So even though he has that store, he'll still do the local record show. Let's a little parched here. Let's get a little sip of the beverage there. Show again. Voodoo Ranger IPA. I have no idea what that means, but that is what I'm drinking. Because the Zonk Man. Yeah, Zonk Man's going to get zonked. It's happy hour. All right, we're going to continue on. What we got there at that dig? Naz. Little Todd Rundgren. Most of you guys are familiar with this. Cool to find a copy of that. And I don't remember exactly what I paid, but Harley was cool. He's one of those that there's prices on them, and then it's just like, hey, you get a bunch, and it's like, okay, give me this. So he like cuts a deal too. This is something I'd actually been looking for a while. Blood Rock 2. This has DOA on it, which is killer hard rock, early 70s. Can't say enough about this. Actually found out about this from a buddy at work who gave me the 45 that his dad had from back in the day, early 70s. And that's what kind of turned me on to Blood Rock. I'd gotten, I wouldn't say all the other albums, but almost all the early albums, excuse me, except for this, Blood Rock 2. Found this at Soul Relief Records. Another one I didn't have, The Doors. Well, let's get the glare off there. Other Voices. Yeah, I'm a huge Doors fan, so I had to have this, and I did not have a copy of this. This is unfortunately good music. It's just not the Doors without Morrison. But is this a good record to listen to? Yes, most definitely. Is it the Doors? It's the Doors musicians, so you can take it for what it's worth. That had to be in my collection, being a huge Doors fan. Cool stuff. I had this on the radar for a little while. Frigid Pink. Most of y'all are familiar with this in the VC. Early 70s hard rock. In fact, is this 70 or 69? I can't remember exactly. I think it's 1970. Frigid Pink. And the only other album I would love to get Defrosted also. But cool pickup there. Digging with Mikey Bananas at Grown Man Record Night. And one last one. I guess this is kind of like a psych deal. Omnibus. And this, for me being a Doors fan, this very much has kind of a Doors feel to it. A Doors sound. If I was listening to this, if I was alive in 1970 or 71, whenever this came out, I'd be like, the record company is taking these guys and trying to rip off the Doors sound and make money. But being that it's now, it's like, yo, man, that is actually some good music. And I think this was another one that Steve Carlson, Vinyl Community, had shown recently. All right, so that's about it, man. The Zonk Man, drinking beer, the new year, consistency, and showing records in the VC. You know, I think that's what we're going to be about 2021. Thank y'all for watching. Till next time. I didn't stop it.